All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. I'm trying to do a little bit more like soccer related stuff, a little bit more real life stuff, only because I've been keeping up with it more. And I had fun doing the last one, honestly. So as you can tell by the title, today I'm going to be talking about the Arsenal Real Madrid game that happened. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I was at work watching this and it was freaking crazy. um it was freaking crazy. Declan Rice had the game, I think probably one of his best games that he's had for Arsenal since signing. This was such a good game for him, and the midfield of Arsenal on their own was so good. They did a really good job of keeping Real Madrid quiet most of the game. There were a couple of times where they got through, Vinny and Mbappe, they're going to get through. But I think it was Declan Rice, Thomas Partey, and Odegaard did freaking amazing in the midfield. It was so good. That midfield trio they had was so good and so good to watch. And then Declan Rice with his two free kicks came out of nowhere. I honestly thought Martin Odegaard was going to take both of them. When Declan Rice took the first one and it went in, like, oh my gosh, and it went in around the wall and curled, I was like, no way, that's so crazy. I stopped and I was like, oh my gosh. I was awestruck because I was not expecting that at all. And then the second one he did, oh my gosh, top corner. You literally could not get it any more top corner if you wanted to, if you were able to. It was so crazy how good that shot was. But Declan Rice did really good. And then Moreno came in, or he didn't come in, but Moreno with his shot, there were a couple of people questioning it only because it seemed like that there was somebody in the way of Courtois. But I mean, hey, it's still a good goal at the end of the day. But I mean, Mbappe and Vinny Vinny was so quiet this game. Like, I think I remember like 3 times where he had the ball and like was able to cut inside, and that's about it. Every other time he just got shut down over and over and over again. Mbappe had a couple of really good chances, but Raya was able to stop him perfectly. And I mean, the back line for Arsenal, I think did pretty good. Kiwior, I don't think is like a starter for Arsenal, so for him to play in this and do decent was pretty good. Lewis Skelly was really good at left back for being, what is he, like 17 or 18 or something like that. It's freaking crazy for him to walk into the first team and do that against Real Madrid. So, oh my gosh, this was just such a good game. Saka, if Rice didn't get man of the match, it was gonna go to Saka. Saka was so good on that right side. He was always getting in. He had 2 crazy balls across right in front, like literally within the 5 or within the 6-yard box, like so close that nobody was on the end of it. And I think that's just because the Arsenal doesn't have a striker. I know Kai Havertz and Gabriel Jesus are out right now on injury, but like them not having a striker hurt them right then and there. It hurt them bad. Martinelli had a really good game. Camavinga got sent off in like the 93rd minute, something like that, 94th minute, like at the very end, which he was already going to miss the next game. So I don't know what that was all about. But some of the people that came in, Tierney came in for Declan Rice halfway through, or like probably around like the 70th to the 80th minute, I think. Ben White came in, and then Trossard came in for Saka, and Martinelli moved over to the right side. And then yeah, this was, I mean, this was such a good game, and it was so unexpected. Now to do this to Real Madrid is, you know, that's one thing. And they did it at home against Real Madrid, and it's so freaking crazy, dude. This was such a good game. Like, I honestly think that if Arsenal are somehow able to score one more against Madrid, I don't think Madrid can come back from it. The way that Madrid played, like, their possession was not that good. Well, I mean, 54 and 46 looking at it, I mean, it's really close, but like Arsenal had what, 60 more passes than them almost. And just man, it's just so crazy. But Arsenal seemed like they were the better team on the day, and I think that's all that matters. Just Real Madrid did not look like the Real Madrid that will pull anything out and win. I mean, they did it against Atletico, which was crazy. It went to penalties. That was so crazy. Even with the Alvarez penalty, it's just like, ugh. But Real Madrid always find a way. That's the crazy thing about it. They always find a way. But I don't think that they're going to be able to find a way back from this. They would have to pull something crazy like Liverpool against Barcelona, or the Barcelona PSG games. It would have to be something like that after this. And I don't think this Arsenal team is going to slow down. The only difference that Real Madrid are going to have is they're going to have Tchouaméni. So, but I mean, he's going to be at center back, and I don't think that's going to do. I mean, it might shore up their back line a little bit more, but I don't know. I don't think that's going to do anything, honestly. I don't know. I feel like Arda Güler should have gotten a start in this. I think he would have had a little bit more to play rather than Camavinga. And Freddy Valverde playing at right back the whole game, I think that really hurt their creativity. Even though he could have played as a false back, and he could have, moved into the midfield and played more of a DM, a pushing DM. But I think Valverde should have been in the midfield. I don't know what they started. I don't know if they started on a 4-4-2. I don't know. I want to say this is what they started as. But I mean, I think Valverde should have started ahead of Camavinga, and then you play Vasquez. Honestly, I think Vasquez would have. I don't know. It's hard to tell, because I don't think Vasquez would have been able to contain Martinelli as good as Valverde did. Because Valverde did pretty good at that right back position. I cannot lie. I think he did pretty good. But that's enough of me rambling. I mean, this game was so crazy. Next week's going to be even crazier. And then I'm going to upload this tonight, the same night that I record it. As soon as I finish this, I'm going to upload it. And then tomorrow night, I'm going to see Inter Miami on their second leg against LAFC. And hopefully they can get through the to the CONCACAF quarterfinals. I think they're in the quarterfinals. Hopefully they can get through. Watching them at home again is so, oh my gosh, it's so much fun. But yeah, this is just crazy. Arsenal absolutely booty smacked Real Madrid 100%. And it's gonna be I'm interested to see how Real Madrid answer. I mean, what's their next game they play? What's the game they play at the weekend? Athletic. So they have 2 games before they play. Hold on. Oh no, sorry. Alves. They should win Alves. There's no reason that they should lose that. What was their? I'm just going off on a tangent real quick. I just want to see when was the last time they played Alaves. If it's pulled up, well, I guess it would be more near the beginning of the season, right? Yeah. Oh wow, so it was 3-2. So I mean, it's still close. Real Madrid might have something to prove here. um it's gonna be crazy. And Arsenal's next game is up against Brentford. I mean, Brentford's one of those mid-table teams that you can't put your weakest team out for, because they will punish you for it. So it's going to be very interesting. I think Arsenal will probably stay the same team as they did against Everton. Sterling, I think, is injured, or he was unavailable for the game from yellow cards or something like that. But I mean, even this team's basically the same except for Ben White. So, but I think Ben White's injured right now, hence why Timber started on the right side. But yeah, game was crazy. Just, oh my gosh. I'm so glad I was able to catch this. And then tomorrow, I don't know if I'll be able to watch the full game, but tomorrow is Barcelona, Dortmund, and PSG Aston Villa, which this game is gonna be wild. This game will be wild. And then I think Barcelona is gonna absolutely stomp Dortmund. The way that Barcelona is playing, with how they are right now, I mean, I don't. They drew against Betis, but did they have like a full? They had a full attack, so I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see how they do. Um, but I'm excited for this game tomorrow. This game's gonna be really good. PSG Aston Villa is gonna be really good, and then next week we'll have to see. We'll have to see how it is. But yeah, Arsenal, Real Madrid, crazy.